Hey everyone, welcome back to the Workin' Dirt channel. I'm Joel, and I know you guys are dying to see this 1974 International Scout in action. But we're not gonna do any of that today. What we are gonna do today is something much cooler. We're gonna make our LJ roll cage safer. Thanks to a nice Poison Spyder kit, we can add some additional tubing to our existing roll cage, and then we'll make it satin black and all pretty and cool. So stick around to see how we do that. Uh-oh, finally getting time to move the body of the LJ into the shop, but we got to move that fat turd out, and we got to do the shop shuffle. So yeah, Vanna, please, this here. Yes, Black Widows, no, these gray tarps are the best. They're the heavy duty, you know, they block all the light. But we're gonna put the RV back here and then grab the lawnmower tractors back there, because we need to take them to our property and first get them working and then wreck shop. Oh yeah, this is the first time they're meeting like that close. Yeah, we finally get yeah, look at your new undercarriage. Oh, look at that Hemi. Pipsqueak, yeah. And over here, this is why, you know, projects don't get done that fast, because you go on tangents.
Garden tractors.
Don't just say that. These are a few guys in this watching this video will know. These are legends. They, you know, look how they hold their belts on. These are the Sears Suburbans SS is SS 12 horsepower. There's a couple names for the different sizes, but look, this one we call her Shabby. She's got wheel weights, and these tires are originals. Look at that, look at chrome on that. This guy has a whole binder, I'll show you, full of all the maintenance records and everything. That's why these were steel, getting them together. And they did run, and they do kind of run, except I have to fix the carburetor a little bit, and we're gonna get them going. Yeah, I can't remember. That's why it's been.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I gotta have clipboards on. Project boards to let me know where I left off.
Personal
but
project boards.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll get them going. Finally pried some more time out of our schedule, and we want to prep the bottom of this floor to put a new coating on, and we'll tell you soon what coating we end up choosing. But I just remembered, before we get started on that, we need to install this safety cage kit, you can call it, because we all know that the stock roll bars are just for tipping over. They're not for taking multiple tumbles down a mountain. So we're going to reinforce this with the nice cage edition from Poison Spyder that's going to reinforce the front, and Tara just started opening it right here.
You can see how long Joel's had this case.
Yeah, I forgot I even had it. It's been a couple years, I think. So
like
it started
5.
No,
like 4 at least.
3.5.
You've known me
3.5. And so, as you can see, it has these pillars that go down to the front corners of the frame and attach to the body mounts, so you're basically getting support all the way down to your frame. And then it has the additional center members that go across the top to protect your head, and then some horizontal members that go across the windshield. So it's going to add a little more safety for the driver and passenger, because Tara will be the one driving this, and I don't want nothing to happen to her. So my Jeep or Scout doesn't need it. All right, but it doesn't look too complicated. It's already cut nice from Poison Spyder, and it's all fish mouth. We'll do a little cleaning up and bust out our Vulcan 220 welder over here and MIG it together. All right, Tara, show us our plan of attack here, what we are gonna do?
So, looking at the existing frame, so once you welded all of your bars in place, they want you to take the whole frame out.
The whole
to
frame?
Paint it. Not the frame, but the whole
roll cage.
Roll bars. First, we just have to work on notching out that plastic area that is intruding on our new roll bar. And once that's notched out, the next thing we have to pick at is this
auto sealant
to expose the bolts and the
subframe or the body, the tub.
Yeah, so we could pull the whole frame out to paint once it's ready.
Because we could paint these pieces beforehand and then sand right where we're gonna weld, but you guys all know if you put that much heat into it, stuff's gonna bubble, it's not gonna look that good. So hopefully we can tack weld and then fold the windshield down, finish welding to make sure everything still fits good. And then what she's saying is, according to Poison Spyder, we need to unbolt and pull the whole cage out. Hopefully it comes out okay. And then we can sand and paint it or powder coat it. And then it goes hopefully back in without any issues, right?
Yes.
So,
but if you weld it in place, it should be fine.
And if you guys have any tips on getting this stuff out, I told her we're gonna use a sharp pneumatic chisel, but first we're probably gonna heat it up while holding our breath with the torch to kind of soften it up.
Do you think it'll
and then
get
go
too
after
gooey?
It all depends on how much heat you put into it, so.
I say we try chisel first. And then if
Well, I'll let you try the chisel first and then you tell me.
If that's too hard, then we heat it up.
All right, sounds good. Tara's made a mark on the plastic so that we can have room to put our vertical upright and then tack weld it. So she's gonna use a little oscillating saw here. Yeah, a little mini sawzall. Yeah. She already cut the other one. Looks like a shark ate it, but we're gonna clean it up. And then using just a simple chisel and a hammer, this stuff came up a little easier than I thought. And then I'm just picking these out with a little poker here, and we'll pull these torque screws out here. All right, now we got our pillar supports up, bolted, so we can start the mocking process. We're holding these vertical tubes just in place lightly with the clamp so that we can mark where we need to grind the paint off, and just to make sure we're within fitment. And she's squaring up these back tubes with the framing square. And are they good?
Square.
Square. Okay. And yeah, good old DeWalt getting in some fabrication here. Now, once we take them off, we'll have the marks where to clean up the metal, and we'll get it ready for welding. We'll put it all back together, spot weld, and then I think weld the majority, or if not the whole thing, before we flip. Well, I'm gonna have to flip the windshield to finish welding the back of that fish mouth. So, going good. And Poison Spyder, man, they did a great job marking. They did some laser etches right behind that tube. It shows what tube connects, and they even put a little line where it should actually fish mouth over, which is awesome. Definitely brownie points for them. Today, we are finally getting back to this Jeep, and we're going to remove this roll bar so that we can better prep it for paint, and also prep the areas underneath it for paint. And once we have that removed, we'll work on the tub. We're gonna get that ready for paint, and then we're gonna put an acoustic coating, and then we will put a tough, durable bed liner coating on top of that. And then, what are we gonna do after we get it all painted, Tara?
Well, I doubt we're gonna get this done today, but
We gotta shoot for the moon.
the steps in line are the wiring harness, removing what's existing on this tub, putting in our old wiring harness,
Yep.
ordering a new radiator,
Yep.
and then installing that, and then dropping the tub our
To the chassis right over here. See, that's not all too much to do in a day.
Yeah, and it's already 3 o'clock, so you know we have plenty of time.
Come on, we can do this. It's gonna be an all-nighter. Stick around.
Get it!
The big power.
I tried the big power.
Oh, but you got to go forward and backwards a couple times.
Yeah, I tried.
You gotta press hard.
Loosened it for.
Yeah, you loosened it for me. Uh huh. Got the big boy. Big boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we cleaned them out good enough. Last time.
I cleaned those.
I started it.
You did this side. You didn't even touch
really?
that side. Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I know. I have film of it, so.
Oh, that's why there's still stuff in this one.
Yeah.
See that technique? Just a tad forward and then
Yeah.
blow back.
And then blow it back.
Yeah, and then this
Rattle it out.
technique right here is just straight bravado. Yeah, you just scare the hell out of it. And then it's like, oh my god.
Now we have what? 4 more? And those back 2?
Yeah.
And that should be it? Getting hung up on the door latch.
So they're screaming, cut it off.
No,
Bracket, weld it back on. Might be the way, babe.
no, hold on. Holding it.
No, we didn't end up
Or
holding it.
cutting it off.
Called the muscles.
Joel just pushed
Came
it.
through, pushed it over. All right, so now let's try.
Yeah, keep going up.
Now we gotta try this one though. No, we gotta do yours now.
Oh,
Get into position.
Ay-ya.
I'm sorry. Now once we have it painted, it's gonna make for some great scuffs.
Yeah, when we put it back on,
All right.
that'll be fun.
People are wondering, for all that trouble, why not just put new tubes? That's another story. All right, well that about wraps this one up, folks. As you can see, we didn't put the roll cage back in because we are saving that for the next episode, where you'll see us apply a new coating to the inside of the Jeep tub. And if you're interested in what coating we use, well, you're just gonna have to watch and find out. And then we'll put the roll cage back in and it's gonna look pretty sweet. So thank you for your viewership, folks. It helps our channel support veterans, trails, and charities each quarter. And don't forget to exercise your freedom and rights to smash that like button and subscribe. We're gonna add some additions to the roll cage thanks to a Spyder. It's cold out here.